Hi guys, so today we're going to be talking about Swati Nakshatra. Now Swati Nakshatra, what does it mean? Well, if you're new here, I'm trying to tell you a difference as to why two people of the same zodiac sign think differently. Because a lot of people are in misconception that, astrology doesn't work because I think differently from another zodiac sign. And this is why. Because each zodiac sign is divided into 2.5 parts. And each of those parts are being controlled by a separate planet, by a separate energy. So this is why two Libra people have quite a different personality and a thinking pattern, even though the foundation is still Libra. So, and the way you determine this is during your birth, when your moon was in a certain degree in a certain zodiac sign, that determines your constellation, your nakshatra. And that's what really determines how you think, because moon is the mind. Your sun sign doesn't really tell you exactly who you are. But if you really want to know, this is how I think, this is how I behave, this is what I feel towards certain things, look at your moon sign. And every other planet also is important and counts, but we give a lot of importance to the moon in the Vedic system. So during your birth time, when moon was in Libra, from 6.41 degrees of Libra all the way to 20 degrees Libra, you were in the constellation called Swati. Swati means air, okay? And the planet that controls this particular constellation is the shadow planet, not a real planet, a shadow planet named Rahu, north node of the moon, okay? And the symbolism of this is like a growing plant. That's the symbolism of this nakshatra. So let's find out who these people are. So Swati Nakshatra people, the constellation of Swati, these guys are very independent. They're very, they're very much about following their own path and not being constrained by any kind of limitation. And so this is why, when these people get into a relationship, they, how there's a basic mythology of Gemini wanting to be independent. Well, in Libra too, these folks want to be independent. If they feel like they're being claustrophobic in a relationship, if they feel like they're being confined by certain walls in a relationship, they will leave. And they're not bad people, it's just that they are the wind. They represent the wind. And wind goes all over the place, wherever it wants, freely. So these guys want to be able to go here, go there, but they're trustworthy. They want you to have their trust. However, let them do what they want. So in a relationship, if a woman wants to have her business or work and wants to travel, go here, go there, leave, the home for a little bit, and a husband doesn't want to do that. Husband kind of doesn't want to trust her. And that's where this person will really feel constrained. And it could end up in a divorce or breakup of a relationship, things like that. So these people are very independent in their approach, and these people are very business savvy because Libra is a sign of business. And so these guys become very good communicators when it comes to salesmanship of a product. And business, what is required? Your ability to sell your product, your ability to advertise your product. So these guys are very good when it comes to salesmanship. If you want a salesman and they are Swati Nakshatra with their moon, they're going to be good in sales. These guys make very good businessmen because they're able to they have the communicative ability and they're able to just know through their instincts what is it that you want to hear. So these guys make good news anchors, they make good reporters, they make good PR agents. Because PR agents, like the last nakshatra who are also good at PR agents, these guys, the PR agents. Because they're able to take a bad product, let's say a bad celebrity, just did something stupid, got drunk and got in a fight in a bar. But the PR agent will change that story and mold that story in such a way that people will be like, yeah, I understand. Maybe, there was a reason for him to just beat somebody up in a club, where originally, he really did just, without any intentions, beat this person up, the celebrity. But it's all about the salesmanship with the Swati Nakshatra. They are creative in the art of communication. If you think Mercury is good in the art of communication. They are very good in the art of communication because guess who's controlling this nakshatra? Rahu. Rahu, a person who wants to amplify things, who wants to just grow fast, who wants to just all about the material gains. And how do you get the material gains? You got to be able to sell your product. So these guys have that Rahu nature that I want this now, and how do I get this to you? What do I have to say to you for you to give me your credit card number and buy this product from me? So in a relationship, in a marriage, if your wife or husband is a Swati Nakshatra, you really want to give them space. Let them do what they want. Of course, you don't want to just let them loose and let them do whatever they want to, but if they just want to, go out alone one time, if they want to do something that you may not really agree to, but you can let them go, let them do that. Otherwise, they're just going to feel this ball and chain type of a reaction within their mind. And also one thing to remember is when Mars comes into this nakshatra of Swati, these people are very sexual. These people become very lustful. And of course, it's a very good thing in a marriage. It keeps a marriage sustained, because if two people have this passion, especially where one is the Swati Nakshatra, you're talking about a beautiful relationship when it comes to physical attraction. So, because this is ruled by Rahu. Rahu is of that very lustful nature. What is Mars? Mars is passion and that lustful nature. And with Venus, energy of love and relationship, when these three energies combined, it makes a person who's very much about, physically connecting with other people. You know how a Scorpio wants to physically connect with somebody else, and for them to express their love is through a physical means? And so Mars energy, which wants to do that, who's a ruler of Scorpio, in the Swati Nakshatra, becomes very lustful. So guys, this was my analysis on the Swati Nakshatra, and I hope you gained some insight as to why you're different from the other Libras. Now, if you're new to my channel, hey, subscribe above, because you just found out the greatest thing in the world, how you're different, secrets of real astrology. And if you want to know more about astrology and my book on the secrets of astrology and this myths and misconception, check out my link below. You won't be disappointed. Otherwise, I'm going to see you next time with another video. And it seems like we're moving quite smoothly in the Nakshatra series, and we're going to be finishing it up quite soon, hopefully within next week. All right, thank you.